let's see what's going on tonight. Gotta turn this S4 on. Ooh, pad days, man. Pad days are something else. So I'm working with my student Laverick right now, and everything's going good with him. We went to start doing our parallels. So, hey, what's going on, Captain? So we're starting the parallels now. So, you know, it's something new for him, and then we got to get his end cab up to speed. Because we want to have his end cab up to speed. He's going to be testing out on Friday. So, you know, wow. But he's testing out on Friday, so we're going to get him ready by Friday. He's going to be taking my test on Thursday, and then Friday will be his actual test. Whoop, whoop, Jerry. Don't you ever long haul? Hey, sometimes I'll go on loads. Sometimes they have me over here training. Captain Banana says he just finished his 11-hour drive shift. So, hey, I caught Captain Bananas before he went to bed. At least he got to catch the live. What's going on, Mad Dog? Man, my phone is going off the chain right now. But yeah, we're just getting ready for test day, so that's a good thing. Getting ready for test day. Test day is right around the corner. We'll go ahead and have them ready for test day. Another person gonna get a CDL. That's good. Captain Banana says, LOL, you had me so messed up in your test the day that they give the piece of cake in comparison. Yeah, Captain Bananas, he was so worried about my test and so nervous that we found out what he was going to do with his nerves. So, like, that's one of the good things about having my test first is you can see what your nerves are going to do to you. So after I get you all nervous for my test, next day your test is a piece of cake. Because believe me, mine's nerve-wracking. Like Captain Bananas will tell you. Captain Banana will tell you that I had him so freaked out about the test. $11 hours at 58 miles per hour. Jonathan Smith. Oh man, there ain't much going on, man. Just long pad days, doing the work that's needed to get somebody ready for their test. That's what's going on. And trying to keep an eye on this coronavirus stuff to see when they will be taking students back in. So I'm keeping my eye out for them to get the students back. I'm trying to inform you with any information I got on when classes start up. As far as I know, all I can find out that they're starting back up April the 6th. So hopefully they start coming, we'll start knocking those classes out. I think you should get some round glasses and rock those for a minute. Now, I don't like Ozzy Osbourne. Definitely don't like Ozzy Osbourne. I'm here at the Campus Inn now. Oh, Jonathan, you're at the Campus Inn. I guess your class started Monday. So that's good. They're bringing people in. Like, that's real good. Mad Dog, why don't you change your name on your channel, man? What's going on, Diego? Hey, I couldn't find out nothing good for you, Diego. Diego asked me about, since he's from another country and he came to America to become a truck driver, he wanted to know about how long he had to have his driver's license before he could apply at Prime. And pretty much the answer is he has to drive for 1 year. So Ozzy's better than the Insane Clown Posse? I don't think Ozzy's better than Insane Clown Posse. ICP's still out doing their thing and they're still doing shows. What's Ozzy doing? I'm just saying. The ICP thing, yeah, that's the whoop whoop. That's what we say to each other. That's how a juggalo tells another juggalo, hey. So, yeah, Jake Claus Vlogs, whoop whoop. Captain Banana says, I drive 550 miles today. That's good, man. Start trying to get up to the 650 miles a day, man. Accident, I'm going to change it back. Where you from, Diego? Hans, man, for 11 hours, that's some slow driving. Hey, it's not his fault. His trainer told him the speed he needs to drive, so, he's trying to knock out as many miles as he can and at the speed his trainer told him to. So, Hans, he's doing his best. Oh, the issue with Sharon and ICP. I wonder if she ever paid them the money she owed them, because she said that they would never have a record selling so many copies. And the Great Malinkos went through the roof. That CD went through the roof. So I wonder if she ever paid them that bet she made on Howard Stern. I doubt it. Captain says, yeah, you run into spots climbing mountains and truck doesn't go fast up the hills. Captain says, we have been bouncing coast to coast. That's good, man. Get your miles done. Coast to coast is what you want in TNT. You want those long runs to do as many miles as you can. So that's good, Captain. Oh, I forgot to silence that phone. I forgot to silence this one. Where's the silence at? There we go. I silenced that phone so it won't be making a lot of noise. Jonathan Smith says, Ozzy's been around since 71. I like both, but the comparison they had there, her big mouth helped them, if anything. Yeah, for reals. Like, she just made them blow up more whenever she went on Howard Stern and did all that. Like, she made them blow up even more. Captain says, we drove from Virginia to California, then California to Texas, and Texas to South Carolina. Hey, that's moving. You want to be running those miles out. Trust me. That's good. And there's still no loads at the terminal. I'll tell you right now, in Springfield, if you're trying to get a load out of Springfield, good luck. Because there still ain't loads coming out of Springfield. I went over there and hit them up for a load today. I was like, man, y'all got any loads? Like 300, 200 miles, something like that. They said, we don't have any loads. We don't even have any long loads. I said, well, it was worth a try. But I figured since I have a student, I can run out, do a load with them or something. Let them back into a real dock. Unfortunately, I'm not getting a load like that. So I'm trying to see if they have any trailers needing to go anywhere, because that's my next bet, is shuffling trailers around. So hopefully that works out for me. Yeah, right, Jonathan, they're nuts. Yeah, for reals. Have them get a broker load. Man, I really would take any load they gave me right now, because I haven't had a load all week. So I haven't done no loads. I've been working with 2 students. So it would be nice if I could get a load here or there. Like, it would be real nice. Like, I wouldn't trip at all. Like, give me a load to run out real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that too, Jacob. I heard that today, that Kraft is closed for a deep clean. Supposedly they had 2 people with the coronavirus over there. Supposedly, that's the rumor going around, is that Kraft, the caves over here, they had 2 people with a coronavirus show up or somehow, and they're closed down the caves to clean them out. So, there ain't no Kraft loads either, which is not good, because Kraft, I do a lot of Kraft loads. I like the Kraft loads. I like driving down into that cave. Especially FEMA loads. I'm on a booze load right now. Hey, bring it up this way, man. We need some booze up here in Missouri. But yeah, the loads are crazy right now. Like, I'm hearing a lot of people stuck as shippers and receivers and stuff like that, and it's just taking a long time to get unloaded or loaded. And I hear the shippers are back on products, like they ran out everything they could to get the stores stocked, and now they're waiting to make the products. So I hear everything's real behind right now. So I'm hoping they get caught up and we get moving again. I'm picking up a student on Friday, probably. Jonathan said, am I taking any students? I'm probably picking up a student on Friday, and I'm going to try ahead to Pittston to pick up a student over there. So Jacob, no. Jacob asked if Johnny was back. No, Jacob, Johnny's still not back. Johnny is, his hand's healing. So hopefully the swelling goes down in his hand and we get Johnny back. Oh, Smithfield's always behind, man. It never fails. If you go to Smithfield, you're going to wait, Mad Dog. You will wait. Hey, look at that. Captain Banana was wrong. He did 628 miles today. That's a good shift. 628 miles, that's what I expect out of. Like, I expect anything over 500 miles from a TNT student. And if you're doing 628 miles a shift, then you are way above average for what I expect on TNT. So that's really good, Captain. I bet you're loving it out there too. Captain Bananas, man. Captain Banana loved running miles. Even when he was with me, we ran over to Springfield, and he loved it. He's a runner. Yeah, right, Jacob? Jacob says Kraft sometimes pays, but 99% of the time you'll be heavy. And yeah, most of the loads I pick up from Kraft are heavy. Kenwer says, good evening. BTD. I think it meant TBD, but that's cool. Yeah, I picked up some heavy loads from Craft. I picked up loads that were so heavy I had to go get them reworked. So you're right about the heavy loads at Craft. Luckily, the terminal's right up the road. You can just take the trailer over there and get it scaled out there. And Craft will take our scale tickets. Just so you know, you go inside, driver lineup, get the ticket printed out, take it right back to Craft. They'll rework it. Is the 628 all at once, or was some of it carrying over from after midnight? Well, since he didn't, what time is it? It might have been all today. Surely it wasn't carried over from midnight. And Captain Banana, he is having a blast, he says. But yeah, Kraft has some heavy loads. Smithfield's always behind. Tyson's always behind. I don't know what that says, show or hide. Wow, Jonathan's message, I never got that before. Jonathan's message is held for review. 36 videos that were not good. I'm going to hide that. Just because I don't know what he was trying to put out. I've never seen something like that. Sorry, Jonathan, I don't know what you were posting, but if it asks me if I need to confirm it or not, I'm going to deny it, because obviously there's a reason it's asking me if I want to confirm or deny your message. Yeah, nope, all at once. Yeah, that is good, Captain. What's going on, Big Houston? I caught a little bit of your live the other day, man. I watched a little bit of your live. Hey, Big Houston has a channel. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all should check it out. Han says it's probably YouTube thinks he was using the bad words. It says something about he was posting like 36 videos that were bad videos, so I don't know. I just went ahead and said nope, we'll skip that comment. But yeah, Big Houston has a channel. I subscribe to it. He does some, I didn't even know he does lives, but he does lives. So if y'all want to join another live, there it is. Trucker, you staying overnight? What's going on, Brown? I didn't see you in here. Hey, Brown, PSD going good, man? You about to test out pretty soon? When you testing out, Brown? I met Brown. Me and Brown talk a lot on Facebook, and I met Brown in Pittston. Real cool dude. Real cool dude. I met him and his trainer. His friend is his trainer, so I met them over in Pittston. So hopefully he's testing out pretty soon. There's Scott right there. We need some excitement in here. It's crazy. I was talking about the videos are boring, but I use the words. Okay, so Jonathan says that he just said some videos were boring. You're not testing out yet, Brown? Well, pretty soon, Brown, you should be testing out, man. I think you've been on PSD for what, 4 weeks now? You should be testing out pretty soon. Whoa, Brown says I quit and left. You left, Brown? What happened? What happened, Brown? What happened, man? I thought you were like, man, you came all the way out here. You waited so long to do trucking. What happened? You'll have to tell me. If you don't want to put it on the live, that's cool. Just send it to me in a message. Good night, Captain Banana. Captain Banana says this is bedtime. Yeah, you see that, Brown? Now Hans wants to know, what do you mean you quit? Scott says my dog Coach D is a mad evil scientist. That's my student right now, right there, Laverick. He's doing great, y'all. He got a taste of the alley dog today, and you know he's doing it. He just got to trust in it. Trust in it, man. Big Houston, I tried to get back on at Prime and no go. Oh, that's no good, Houston. I wonder why not. It was worth a try, though, coming back to Prime. Prime's a good company. Hans says you got too much experience. Houston, he said you got too much experience. Yeah, Scott, you're gonna, when we go on a drive, you're gonna pull another jug handle tomorrow. I tell you what, Scott right there, Scott, yesterday we went on a drive and he had an amazing drive. He didn't hit one curb. This amazing drive, but on the way into the pad, he decided to drive on the opposite side of the road for some reason. So I was all like, man, you had this amazing drive and you wanted to just mess it up at the end. I guess you didn't want to have a perfect drive. You didn't want to hear me say, hey, dude, you had an awesome drive, man. No problems at all. Big Houston, but working where I'm at now. Well, that's good that you like where you're working at now. You know, you got to do what makes you happy. Like, you have a CDL now. If you weren't happy at your company, boom, you can take yourself and your CDL wherever that's going to make you happy or whatever best fits you. Like, Prime's not always the answer. Brown says, I left because I couldn't do over-the-road thing. Isn't for me. I'm getting my license at home and going local. Yeah, Brown, you know, it's better that you figured it out now before you got into it really big that it wasn't for you. You know, it's over-the-road driving isn't for everybody. Like, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. You have to have a big supportive family that's supporting you in this. Like, your spouse has to understand that you're doing this for the best of your family. And you have to understand that you are out here, like, you're gonna do what it takes to make sure your family's taken care of. So, I understand, Brown. You're a good dude. I wish the best for you. I hope you do get your license and you do some local, you know. It'll be good for you. Let me know about my famous landmarks. Jonathan says, right now they are rolling over in the simulator class. I hope they're not rolling over. You're supposed to take that simulator like it's a serious truck. So hopefully people aren't rolling over on the sim. If they're rolling over, man, I hope I don't get that student. The problem local now is bad because so many cities are shutting down. I didn't even think about that, Hans. You're right. Those cities are shutting down. Like, I'm pretty sure that they can still use the local trucks, but You know, you might be right. They might be waiting on the warehouses to let them take the stuff to the store. If the warehouses are empty too, it might be a problem too. Scott, on my break. Been reading this pre-trip for the last couple hours. Scott, hang in there, man. It's not as hard as you think, man. Just keep studying. You got it. You're so quick at learning pre-trip that I'm sure you'll have it by tomorrow morning. Like, I'm not even worried about it. We'll jump in the truck 8 in the morning and boom, pre-trip. I bet you'll have it perfect. Big Houston, Arizona shut down now. And backing. Jonathan Smith. Can't be crazy, Larry. Yeah, stuff is crazy right now. A lot of trainers, from what I hear, are not training anymore because of this coronavirus. They don't want to risk getting sick. So I was at the terminal the other day, and this guy's students passed, and I was all like, "Hey man, you gonna take him out TNT?" He said, "Nah, he goes in the truck stops too much." He said, "I can't chance getting sick. That guy wants to hang out in the truck stops too much and be in the truck stops. There's too many people in the truck stops." I was like, "Oh, okay." So he didn't take him TNT because he was in the truck stops too much. Yeah, Brown, you got it, man. You know how to drive, you know how, your pre-trip, and you know how to back. Go take your test at home, brother. Get your license still and do local. I mean, maybe you should have took the test with Prime and then went local, but especially since you have to pay back the money now. I'm pretty sure you have to pay back the money because you sat around waiting for your trainer to get certified, so I'm pretty sure you had to pay back the money. I don't know for sure, but later, Mad Dog. Get your name changed back, man. You're throwing me off with a different name on here, but yeah. You got your clothes finished drying, shower time, and see ya, Mad Dog. Jonathan says, they got a blue line with a white line beside it in the cafeteria. If you step over, they start tripping. I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been over there. I guess maybe they closed off the dining room you're talking about. So I guess if you go get your food, you gotta just leave maybe. Han said, I did local for 3 years. Grocery stores had to bring pallets into coolers on a manual jack, heavy produce pallets. Yeah, that's real work. Local guys, I give it to you. Y'all are local. Y'all are getting paid less than us. And y'all are unloading the truck and loading it into coolers and stuff, man. That's a lot of work. Yeah, Brown, it was a pleasure meeting you too. You're a good guy, man. Keep in touch. I'm not deleting you from Facebook, and you still got me on Messenger if you ever need anything. Who knows? Maybe you'll realize local ain't for you and you'll come back to Prime. I'm sure they'll hire you again. For reals, Mad Dog. Mad Dog said he'll change the name back soon. Yeah, I didn't even realize that I saw the picture, so I knew who Mad Dog was real quick. I knew who the picture was. And then I saw the name, and I was like, really? You changed their name from Mad Dog? MADDDOG, man. That's Mad Dog. Jonathan says, can't even look at the food. You just got to tell them from 6 foot back. Yeah, there was a sign at driver lineup I seen too that said, don't get within 6 foot of the counter. I was like, wow. You can't even get 6 foot close to the people at the counter. But I mean, they're taking their precautions. They have to take precautions, so they have to do what they have to do. Like, if that's their safety precaution, keeping you 6 foot away from the counter, and you have to look from way back to order your food, then, you know, that's what it is. I might need to move my phone back further. It's not 6 foot away, so some of you guys are closer than 6 foot to me. So I might need to push my phone back so I don't catch nothing from y'all on my YouTube channel. So Brown, you gonna get your license at a trucking school? Hans wants to know, Brown, if you're gonna get your license at a trucking school. Oh, hey Sean, what's going on? Sean says he ran into snuff food today. What happened, Sean? Yeah, you can't blame them, right? Jonathan says you can't blame them for wanting people to stay 6 feet away. You can't really blame them. They don't want to get sick. They're only working so you have food. So you got to understand that the only reason they came to work today is to feed you. Oh, Sean, you failed your permit test. Study, man. Study that permit test. How long is it till you can retake it? But you need to study for that permit test. They got the CDL prep. The CDL prep, it has like, it's pretty much the test. There's a bunch of questions. Like the test has on it is the same questions, and you get a pick from the answers. It tells you if you got it right or wrong. That's another way to study. So make sure you're studying for the permit test. You definitely want to get that permit test done. Hopefully they don't have a long time wait in between tests. So yeah, you're taking it tomorrow. Jonathan says, go to the unemployment office to pay for your training. If you got a school close to you. Hans says, because most trucking schools teach backing on a pup trailer, and that's harder than a 53 foot. Yeah, a shorter trailer, from what I hear, I don't know 100%, but they say the shorter the trailer is, the harder it is to back. Scott says, is it bad to laugh at somebody you see get bird pooped on? I tried my hardest not to laugh. I would laugh too. I would laugh too. That's kind of funny. I don't know. That's off the wall, Scott. But yeah, I would laugh too. I ain't gonna lie. I would probably laugh too. I'd be like, man, thank you. That bird did not poo on me. Jonathan says, I was going to go that route, but couldn't wait. CDL prep is the way to go. Sean, yeah, I can pass it on CDL prep, but when I went to the test site, they had a bunch of hazmat load questions, and I didn't know them. That's strange. You shouldn't be taking the hazmat part. I wouldn't be taking the hazmat part. Hans says, trailers turn much quicker. Very easy to jackknife a pup trailer while backing. I helped a guy back a pup trailer into a parking spot one time at a truck stop. And whenever I was pretty much whenever I told him to get in front of it, it was already too late to get in front of it because it already curved way too much. Then that guy was all like, man, this is the first time I ever had a trailer like this. He was all like, usually I have a 53 foot, but this is the trailer they gave me. So he didn't know how to really back it either. He was backing in next to me. I jumped out to help him. I was like, whoa, that thing is spinning out of control over here. Those pup trailers, man, they ain't no joke. Yeah, Hans, you're right. Trailer turns much quicker, very easy to jackknife. On the general knowledge test, they had a bunch of hazmat questions. That's the first, Sean. I didn't know that. Hey, start reading hazmat, I guess. That way when you go up there and take it again, you'll know the answers. There's a prime truck here at the campus inn that has a pub trailer to it, hooked to it. Yes, that is a truck and trailer you can study your pre-trip on. So, Jonathan, if you want to get a jump on your pre-trip, go to that truck. That packet of papers they give you when you first get in there has a pre-trip in it. Take the pre-trip. Start working on the engine compartment at that truck. Focus on the engine compartment. That way, whenever you get a trainer, you can be like, hey, I already know my engine compartment, and they're going to be like, oh, that's great. So they'll go over that engine compartment with you. Boom. So yeah, that truck doesn't belong to no one. It's just for training. That short trailer is just there for training, so you can go straight to the parking lot and start doing pre-trip on it. You'll probably see Laverick down there at some time. He's doing pre-trip down there. My other student, Johnny, he's down there doing pre-trip. So, you know, you might run into both of them down there doing pre-trip, because I tell them both to go study pre-trip at it. So, Eric's probably doing in-cab tonight, so he probably wouldn't be at that truck, but you know, he's getting caught up on his in-cab. So we're doing a lot of practice out there on in-cab probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day for me. We're going to do in-cab. We're going to do all the backing maneuvers. We're going to get the alley dock perfect. We're going to do some driving. It's pretty much a longer day. Hopefully get some breakfast. For sure, get some breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, Jonathan, I wish they would tell y'all that from the start. Hey, we got a truck and trailer out there in the parking lot, and do your practice. Go out there and practice your pre-trip while you don't have nothing else to do. Because once you finish your CBTs and you're just doing your simulator class, and that's all you got to do, go out there and do pre-trip. Definitely. And what they do is they wait till like Thursday, and then they tell you, hey, y'all might want to study y'all's pre-trip, turn y'all's phones on, because trainers are going to start calling y'all. And they really wait till then to tell you to do pre-trip. I think that they should have pre-trip classes from the very start. But that's my opinion. But then again, people still ain't done with their CBTs by the time it comes up to get your prime badge to get cleared. They're still not done with the CBTs. They didn't do all their classes they needed to on the computer-based training. People put that off till the last minute. Make sure you get that computer-based training out of the way. Hans says, if you back a pub trailer, turn the steering wheel only half the way instead of full turns with a 53 foot. Yeah, and I believe you. You're probably spot on that. Like, I wouldn't turn it more than I would on the 53 foot for sure. I'd turn it less or half like that for sure. Yeah, Hans. You know, we took that general knowledge a while back. So nowadays they might have maybe changed it up a little bit. I don't know. I haven't had to take a general knowledge test in a long time. And he's in Ohio. Every state's different, so Ohio might have a different test than Missouri or wherever you're from, Hans. You'll be done with your CBTs tonight. Yeah, that's good. Finish up your CBTs and then start working on pre-trip. Pre-trip's the hardest part of getting your CDL, because it's like the most work, because it's the most it's stuff you have to memorize, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, everything you say is going to be problem unsecured. It's like You're going to be dreaming. Probably mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts. You're just going to dream that stuff the whole time. You're going to wake up saying that stuff. Washington State. Jonathan says, my general knowledge didn't have any hazmat. I got mine in Indiana. Yeah, Jonathan is, like I said, man, he's from Ohio. It's different over there probably. That's just like people are telling me in Illinois that they won't let you transfer your license from any other state. So I'm guessing students from Illinois are going to have to retest once they get to Illinois. I don't know how that works. I haven't figured it. I haven't had anybody from Illinois in a long time. Illinois, my bad. But yeah, I'm hoping we get back to business after this week. Hopefully we start getting students back in. Hopefully the country starts getting off of lockdown. We beat through this coronavirus and we start moving forward and back to business. And all the people that lost their jobs during this coronavirus, man, if you know of anyone that lost their job through this coronavirus, tell them to come get their CDL. Because guess what? I didn't lose my job during this coronavirus, and a lot of truck drivers, we were still needed out here, so we didn't lose our jobs. Sean says, I did my test in Indianapolis about 6 years ago and passed it with no problem. Only missed 3 questions on the general knowledge. Missed 1 each on air brakes and combination. Must just want the money. Han says, we getting a stimulus check? I hope so, man. You know, watch, they're going to come out with something like, hey, if you worked 1 day during the quarantine, then you're not going to get the stimulus check. Watch. They're going to come out with some kind of stipulation not to pay us. Watch. I'll believe it when I see it. How about that? You know, if they give me a stimulus check, I'm going to be like, heck yeah. But if they don't, then I'm going to be like, oh well. I was working anyways. It didn't stop me. I just kept doing what I was doing. But yeah, a stimulus check would be nice. It would help me out. Like, who doesn't like free money? Give me some free, show me the money. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Hans, you first in line for the stimulus check? I wonder when it's going to come out. When they're going to start cutting the checks, man. I'll go pick mine up. Han says, come out to Wyoming. It's not snowing. Forget that. It's still winter up there, man. Y'all don't have a spring in Wyoming, man. Y'all have winter until summertime. And the wind never stops up there anyway, so like I'm not trying to go up there anyways. Jonathan says we're getting 3,400 hopefully. I ain't working, I'm training. Right? That would be cool to think about it, Jonathan. You're switching jobs right now. That would really help you out. Supposed to be 2 to 3 weeks. Winter is worse for the coronavirus. Yeah, it can't, like, I think once we get to summer, from what I understand, like, in the heat, the coronavirus dies. So, you know, let summer come out. We'll kill this coronavirus. What happened to global warming when you need it, right? Stimulus goes by how much you make. 1,200 per adult and 500 per kid. Yeah. Yeah, I think they said it was based off of your 2018 income tax. So I was broke during my 2018 income tax, I think. Or I hope so. We'll figure it out whenever we get the stimulus check if I was broke or not. That was last year's income tax, really. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm pretty sure that they'll come out with another stipulation on top of it where I'm not gonna get it. I'm unlucky like that. Definitely unlucky like that. Jonathan says, got to make less than $175,000 per married couple to get 1,200 apiece. Me and my wife made less than 175,000. So I made a little bit less than 175,000, and my wife doesn't work, so hopefully I get a check too. I'm fortunate enough to have a stay-at-home wife, and she takes care of the kids, and I'm able to work, and I don't have to worry about my kids needing babysitters or daycare or anything like that. We're both able to take care of everything. So Sean says it's a 150,000 per couple. I still made less than 150,000. Now, if they drop it down to like 100,000, I might be in trouble. Maybe they'll just cut my stimulus check down some if they break it down that low. But yeah, it's all good, man. If you're in training right now, I mean, that would be a great help. Like, Scott, you're in training right now, Scott. Boom, pay you because that would really help you out. Same thing with Johnny. Johnny's in training right now. That would help Johnny out. Like, I'm not mad at you. It'd be really good so y'all could get some help while y'all are in training. And anybody that's lost their job during the corona, I hope that they get a stimulus check too. Because I know a lot of people got laid off during this, and it's not right. Anybody that got laid off, they should do something for them too, I think. Jonathan says they might have changed it, but it is different amounts all the way up to 200,000. Yeah. Well, anything helps. I wonder if they're doing that stimulus checks for the other countries that are having this epidemic going on. Hans, we in training every day, brother. Because we learn something new out here every day. Yeah, we do. We do. I agree with you, Hans. We learn something new every day. I learn something new every day. Like, I learn stuff from my students a lot of times. Part of my alley dock I've learned from a student. Like, I learned how to fix my alley dock to make it go in there perfect every time from a student. Sean said, dependents older than 16, people without social security numbers, and those with an income above 99,000 or 136,500, you will file as a head of household. Won't get a stimulus check. Oh, man. So I'm close to not getting nothing. Jonathan says, so either way, I know we should be good. My wife is a nurse and I was a welder. We didn't make it either way. 150 to 175. Yeah. Hey, nurses make good money, Jonathan. Those RNs and all those special titles they have, man, they make good money. Real good money. I know a lot of nurses. They make real good money. Now, if you're a correctional officer, you're not making real good money, but you're working right next to the nurse making the good money. So we know how much they make because they tell us. So either way, I know we should be good. Jonathan says, either know we should. Oh, I read that already. Jonathan says, that's where the 200,000 per couple comes in. If you both made 99,000 apiece, you ain't getting nothing. Hans, so question, do you make your students get out and look? Yeah, I do, Hans. Ask Levert, Scott, are you still in here? I know Captain Banana already left and Mad Dog left, but Scott, if you're still in here, how many times you gotta climb out the truck and look? He should be like, I'm so tired of climbing in and out of the truck, it's not funny. But yeah, get out and look. Like that, even me, even I do that. Like I told Scott today, I said, never be scared or ashamed to get out and look. I said, I even get out and look still to this day because I'd rather be safe than sorry. If you get out and look and you do it safe, you know, I might get out and look like 3 or 4 times. Just so I make sure I don't hit nothing. And there's been a couple times I got out and looked, even whenever I was like, man, I got this. But I went out and I jumped out and went and checked anyways because I really didn't want to hit nothing. So getting out and looking is very important. Like you got that long trailer behind you. You can't see nothing behind it or on the other side. I mean, it's great to get out and look. Big Houston says, I get out and look still. Yeah, you're right. There's no shame in getting out and look, and there's no shame in pulling up. I seen a comment on one of my students commented on, how do you say his name? I think it's No Hippie Transportation. I can't remember how to say it exactly. I watch his videos all the time. Great videos, but No Hippie. He was all like, one of my students said on one of his videos, he said, man, my trainer backs it in there. He don't get out and look at all. And he never has to pull up. And I told my student on his video, I said, dude, you know, there's no loss in honor on getting out and look. And there's no loss in honor on pulling up. Everybody out there in the truck stop has to pull up every once in a while. There's nobody out there that can say 100% of the time, I never pull up, because they do pull up. And, you know, there's no, like, if I'm watching some guy back into a spot and he's getting out and look and he's pulling up and trying it again and everything, I'm all like, that guy right there is being safe. And if I see you get out and look and you're trying your hardest to get it in there and you're having trouble, I will get out my truck and go help you. But if you're not getting out and looking and you're just pulling up and backing up, pulling up and backing up, and you never get out and look, I'm not going to get out and help you, because you're not trying to help yourself. You're too lazy to get out your truck and go back there and look. I'm not going to help you. Plain and simple. You can figure it out on your own since you're too lazy to get out and look. And that's how it is. Chad says he's watching you from the 80. You way up there, Chad. I'm down here on the 44. And hopefully you're up on one of those mountains so you can see me down here on the 44. But hey, you're welcome to watch, Chad. Jonathan says, yeah, she does. she's an RN. She made the same as me with her only working 3 days a week. I made $20 an hour, and she worked 45 to 50 hours a week. Made me sick. Was happy for her though. Yeah, nurses get paid good, man. Especially if they're doing overtime and stuff like that. Those nurses that do that overtime, they're just raking in the money. Like whenever, if I was a lot smarter, like with books, and if I could remember all the stuff nurses have to remember, I would have went back to school and been a nurse, because they make real good money. Like I've thought about going back to school to be a nurse, but you know, I'm not that book smart. And now I love what I do now. Like, I love what I do now. I love teaching people. It makes my day whenever I pass a student and they come back and they're all like, man, thank you so much. I'm all like, you're the one that did it, man. You're the one that listened. You're the one that followed the instruction. You did the test. Like, you did it, but, you know, it makes me feel good that I helped them. It's like we're in a rowboat. I'm on one side rolling one side. They're on the other side rolling the other side. Without me, they couldn't have done it. Without them wanting this as bad as they wanted it, I couldn't have got them to do it. You know, that's the way I look at it. One of my students told me that one time, because I used to always think, whenever my students thank me, hey, thank you for getting me my CDL, I would be like, dude, I didn't do nothing, man. I felt like I didn't do nothing. And that's the way he explained it to me. So I always think of it like that now, is that we're in a rowboat. Without me, he couldn't row his side. Without him, I couldn't roll my side. I would just go if it was only me rolling, I'd just go in a circle. If it was only him rolling and I wasn't rowing, I wasn't helping him, we would just go in a circle. So once he explained it to me like that, I was like, man, you're right. It is like we're in a rowboat. Han says, hey, Houston, couldn't see your live video for some reason. Big Houston said, I didn't leave it up. Sorry. Leave it up, Houston? Leave up your lives, man. I've noticed that the night shift people during the night, they'll sit back and they'll watch a 2 hour, or they won't watch because they're driving, but people driving at night, they'll just hit play on their phones and just listen to somebody talk for about an hour. They want to hear what you're saying. So, yeah, definitely leave it up, Houston. Jenny says, hello, still in Missouri. Finally leaving Wednesday. Oh, Jenny, you're still in Missouri? I'm in Missouri too. I'll be out there on the pad tomorrow. I'll get out there at like 8 o'clock. I'll be on the pad. And Han says he enjoyed your other videos, Big Houston. That's what he said. Yeah, I enjoy Houston's videos too. I didn't even know he had a channel for the longest time. He was in my lives and talking to me in my lives. And then I think somebody told him that they liked his channel. So I was like, I clicked on him and went and checked out his channel. I was like, hey man, this is pretty cool. Yeah, Houston, you seem like a good guy. You seem genuine. Like, you seem like what you are on video is what you're like in real life. So, I mean, like, that's what I like to see in YouTube. Like, I don't want to be somebody view me some way on a video, and then whenever they meet me in person, they're all like, man, you're nothing like what you are on YouTube. I want to be the same as I am on YouTube in person. Jenny, you're at the campus inn. Hopefully you're not quarantined over there. That makes 3 of us in Missouri. Right, Jonathan? Well, that's 4 because Scott was in here earlier. He's in Missouri still. Yeah, Houston, I like your channel, man. Like I told people to subscribe to you last time. If y'all are looking for a good channel and y'all just want to watch some trucking stuff, Big Houston's channel is pretty good. So y'all check it out. It's pretty good though. I enjoyed watching his videos. But yeah, I'm over here in Springfield, Missouri. Or actually, I'm at home right now. I'm in Ozark, but I'll be over there tomorrow morning. It's 17 miles. Han said, I kind of enjoy these smaller channels like Twizted, aka one of the Robinsons, Houston's channel, and Kiersey's and Nene. Yeah, so I watch pretty much. I don't know who the Robinsons are though. I'm gonna have to find that out, Hans. I'm gonna have to watch that, see what that's about. If you want to come by the training pad, I'll be out there. I mean, you don't have to. Did your husband end up coming to Prime? I know he was thinking about it, Jenny. I was hoping he came out to Prime. Oh, it's Duck Dynasty. Hans, you just looking for guys with beards, man. Now you're talking. Guys with beards. Duck Dynasty guys have some nice beards. Yeah, Duck Dynasty, man, those guys have some real nice beards. I used to watch that show too, back whenever I had cable. I don't really have time to watch like live TV anymore. I pretty much watch everything on the playback. Like today, I watched The Walking Dead from yesterday. Tomorrow, I'll watch Saul's on right now. Better Call Saul, that TV show's on right now. I'll watch it tomorrow. Please, nobody put a spoiler in the comments because I said that. I want to watch Better Call Saul tomorrow after it airs tonight, and I don't want to be spoiled on what happens, so. Well, I'm a TV show junkie right now. I'm also watching Ozark. The new season of that came out Friday, so I'm kind of keeping up with that. Okay, Jenny says Prime's holding him until these coronaviruses thing goes away because he lives in Jersey. Okay, I can understand that. Well, hopefully he comes out here pretty soon. He probably won't have to. He told me he was driving for a while, like locally and stuff like that, so maybe he won't even have to do TNT. So as soon as you finish your miles, hopefully you just jump on his truck. That would be the best. If y'all are gonna team drive together. Oh, shaved. Okay, so Jace shaved off his beard to raise money for his daughter's cliff lip condition. Okay, well, he did it for a good cause. That's what I need to do, a fundraiser or shave off my beard. I don't want to shave off my beard, so it better be a good fundraiser like that. I'm starting a beard over again. Hey, Houston, come on, man. You drive a truck, you should have a beard. That's the thing to do if you're a truck driver. You want to look the part, man. Get the beard going. I see you wearing the trucker hat. I don't wear a trucker hat, but I see you wearing the trucker hat. Jonathan's, yeah, they won't let anyone from hot spots, and if you have to drive, and you have to drive yourself. So I guess big cities, they're not bringing you in right now. And see, that's a rumor I heard too that I haven't put out really yet. Is I heard that people from big cities or heavily populated areas, they're not bringing in right now. And if you can't get to Prime via a rental car or your family bring you down or whatever, I heard they're not bringing you in either. So, that's pretty much what Jonathan said too. Chad says, shut down at Iowa 80. Truck stop. Enjoying your live, Chad. Oh, Chad, you're at the I-80, the big truck stop. There's a lot of stuff to do there. If you have time, check out that museum over there. It's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do at that. That's a huge truck stop. I want to go over there and make a video sometime for reals. Big Houston said, I was told you have to drive yourself or rent a car. Yeah, for reals. That's what they're saying right now, is they're getting everyone rental cars to come to Prime, or you're bringing your own car. Which I don't know where y'all are all going to park y'all's car, because the long-term parking, it's already filled. This car right here, I'm going to have to, whenever I leave, I'm going to have to get my wife to drive me up to the terminal, because there's no parking spots for that car. So, I don't know where y'all are going to park y'all's car. It's getting packed over there. Oh, that's great too. Jonathan says you don't have to share a room either. That's even better. You get your own room right now if you're at Prime. That's pretty cool. Like, they moved my student Scott the other day, and he was telling me that they moved him and his roommate, and he got his own room too, so he was happy. Okay, so Jonathan says that they're reimbursing you for your gas and a rental car. So, hey, that's good. If you're coming to Prime right now, they're going to reimburse you your money for a rental car and gas. So that's real good. That's real good. Like, see, that's where I'm finding out my information. There's somebody that just came in. So I didn't even know that there was a class this week. Last I heard, they weren't even going to do a class this week. So that's good news that they are doing a class this week. Oh, Jonathan has a Hummer too. I imagine you have a Hummer with a nurse for a wife. You making that good nurse money? Houston says, when I went to Prime, I got my own room because I told them I got married the day before I went to Prime. Dang, that must be hard. I had a guy coming in. I don't know what happened to him. He decided not to come in, but he was getting married like a week before he came to Prime. And I haven't heard back from him. He was supposed to be here like 2 weeks ago. So, some people tell me, hey, I want you to be my trainer, and I'm coming out here, everything's set in stone. And then I don't hear from him again. And he was one of those guys. Haven't heard nothing from him again. I had a roommate whenever I came to Prime, but it was my teammate. That was the only roommate I got. Me and my buddy, Chris Smith, we came to Prime together. And when we got to the desk and found out that we were going to have a roommate, we were real quick to say, hey, we're on a team truck together. We're going to team together. We were told, like, we made it up real quick on the fly. Hey, our recruiter said that we would be in the same room. So they put us in the same room. So like as soon as we heard we were having roommates, we were all like, hey, we were supposed to be in the same room. Man, we got put in the same room. They were like, oh, okay, we didn't know that y'all were roommates. Yeah, we are. So I never had a room with somebody I didn't know, so that was a good thing. Han says, when I went to my current company, they flew me from Washington to Minnesota. Hey, that must be nice. I wish Prime would have flew me to Springfield from Texas, from Lubbock, Texas to Springfield, Missouri. It would have been way better than that bus. And I had tickets to Insane Clown Posse concert the night I got on the Greyhound. Like, I missed my Insane Clown Posse concert to come to Prime. Like, that's how much I wanted to come out here trucking. Is I already had tickets and everything. I gave my tickets away. And the sad thing is, it was the Riddle box. My favorite CD from Insane Clown Posse is the Riddle box. And they were doing the entire CD of the Riddle box. So, like, it kind of messed things up for me. I missed that concert. I'm still kicking myself to this day for missing that concert. My buddy Chris, I told him, I said, let's rent a car, man. Let's just rent a car and drive down there. And he said, nah, I want the whole experience. I said, but we're going to a concert, man. We could go to the concert, leave the next day. He wasn't hearing it. He wanted to ride on the bus. I should have let him ride on the bus, and I should have got me a rental car, because that bus was horrible. Definitely should have got a rental car, though. Han says, Jonathan says, I was trying to get you as my trainer. Jonathan, I don't think I had an email from you, or I missed your email. That's like Big Houston. Big Houston sent me emails. I can't get his emails. Like, they don't show up in my email. So, Jonathan, I might have missed your email, man. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to have to find out a different way for y'all to get a hold of me. I had to get Big Houston to add me on Facebook, and that's how I got a hold of him, to give him all the information he needed. But yeah, once you get here, it's too late. It has to be on your application. Like, what I do is, whenever I get somebody that emails me and they're all like, hey, I want you as my trainer, you know, I give them an email of the steps that you have to do. And it's pretty much on the paper application you filled out. The only way to get me as your trainer is on that paper application. You got to put my driver code and my truck number and my name on the application. If you don't have my driver code, my truck number, and my name on the application, on the handwritten one, then you're not going to get me as a trainer. Once you already get here, it's too late, man. It's too late. I emailed you to let you know I was coming today. Let's see my email. I just checked my email too. I checked my email yesterday and today. Let me see. Pizza Hut. Let's see, I don't see no email. I don't see no email, man. That's the problem with my Gmail. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out why my Gmail ain't giving me all my emails. Let's see. Today's the 30th. I don't got nothing in my email from today. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't get the email. I wish I did. I would have definitely gave you my driver code and everything. We could have went and picked up Sean in Pittston. It's all good. Jonathan says, it's all good, but for your future students, they can still do it when they get here. They asked us today if we had anyone in mind lined up. Oh, man. Yeah, if you try to email me again, and I'll give you my driver code, my truck number, and all that stuff. But I think it's too late. Like, on the 25th, we're going way back on the email. The 25th, 27th, 26th. See, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like March 24th and March 26th. Like, there's no emails on the 25th. Yeah, I got 0 emails on the 25th. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my email. Like, I don't know why I'm not getting the emails. You said check my junk. All messages, important, shared, sent, drafts, all mail, spam. Check the spam, maybe. You said the 25th. In my spam, I still don't got your email, but I got like a Geico and a health. And see, I got Geico and some health stuff on the 25th. I mean, I don't know. I'm not getting any. Like, my email's really irritating me. Go to social. What's that say? Go to social on Gmail. Social. On social, I got a bunch of YouTube. Man, my social, my stuff on social, the newest thing was from 2019 in November. On the social. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with my email. It's starting to irritate me though. Like priority boxes. I checked in a bunch of them. I don't know why I'm not getting some people's emails are coming through to me, some people's aren't. Like, it's really irritating me. Yeah, I checked the social. Cartlow says check your all box. Yeah, I'll check my all box. Where's it at? All mail, 99 plus. Let's go to the 25th. 26, 25th. On the 25th, I got one from Live Aquatics, Sirius XM, Linden Tree, Sirius, and that's it. So on the 25th, like, I don't have an email from you. See, there's more on the 25th. I'm just slowly scrolling up. Where am I at? All the way to Live Aquatics. That's the first email I got on the 25th. Dude, I'm sorry, Jonathan, man. It's my email. Here's just sent me on the 25th. Cool, this problem training you. Let me see. You said you just sent me something? Look at that. I got that email. Look. Jonathan right there. Says me again, bro. Let me reply. And I'm going to put my driver code. My truck number. And my name in here. And maybe they can get, maybe that'll be helpful. I just sent you a reply. Hopefully that'll be helpful for you. Man, I'm sorry. Like I said, like, I don't know. That's the first email I got from you. I remember talking to you like a while back in an email. I don't know how long ago it was, but yeah. So I just emailed you my information, so maybe you can get with them. Last I heard is if it's not on there before you come in, then it's not gonna help. I do remember you telling me a while back that you were coming out here to Prime and that you would be out here, and like I was like, hey, yeah, send me the dates. Let me know when you get there so I can find out if I have anyone or not. Han says, Houston, do you do all 48? Now Houston's emailing me. I probably won't get that email either, watch. Let's see here. Okay, my email just told me I don't have nothing in my email. Hold up. I got Sean's email. I guess Sean just emailed me too. I just got Sean's email. But yeah, that's the only two emails I have, Houston. I still don't have yours. I don't know why. Houston, your email just doesn't like my email. At least I'm getting the important emails, like my student getting on the list. Yeah, my student's scheduled to test. I got that email, but Houston does all 48 states. So, Sean, I don't know if you sent that email earlier in the day or if you just sent it right now, but hey, I got that email, Sean. Plus, Sean, I think I went ahead and sent you my driver. If I remember right, Sean, I already sent you my driver code, my truck number, and my name, so. Yeah, definitely. Tell them in the morning, see what happens, because if anything, Jonathan, we'll go up to PA and or I'll go up to PA and pick up Sean. I'll figure it out. Either way, I'll pick up Sean and bring him back or whatever. We'll figure something out. Me, you, and Sean will work together. Oh man, now I gotta go email Sean right now before I forget. But yeah, for sure, we'll try it. You know, I'm getting mad at my email over here. I'm about to get a new email. I had this email for a long time. That's why I was using it, but I think I'm gonna get rid of my email. Get a new email at least. I'm sure this is boring watching me play with my email. You see how on technology I am. Like, I'm surprised I figured out how to edit videos on YouTube. I'm surprised I figured out how to do live chats. Like, I'm not like most of these younger people that can figure this stuff out. Like, I'm real bad about this stuff. So, hey, I sent some emails, see if they went through, whatever. We all learning. Yeah, well, I'm learning that I missed some important emails. Like, I'll tell you that right now, Jonathan. I just realized that I missed the important email from you when you were trying to get a hold of me, and it didn't go through, so it's not too good. And I've been checking this email a lot here lately. I've been checking this email like crazy to see what I've been getting. Because I use this email for my YouTube, so I've been checking this email a lot. And that's kind of bad for business, you know? Big Houston says I need to use Yahoo for email if I do a new one. Sean knows computers, so... Yeah, Sean, I need you to come fix my Google email on my app. That way I can get it to work right. Because I do remember talking to Jonathan a while back, and I remember the email whenever I told him, hey, let me know whenever it gets closer to time and I'll give you all my information. So, like, that was my fault. Like, I guess from now on, I'm just going to give my information out and then be like, hey, remind me when you get closer to time so I can work it all out. Oh, Sean can even build computers. Look at him. I can't build a computer. I wouldn't know what I'm doing. My brother-in-law has been trying to teach me how to build a computer all this time, and I've just been like, nah, dude, I'm all right. I don't know. Well, I don't want to mess with it. Look at that. Jonathan studied computer science in college. But yeah, Jonathan, go early in the morning and tell him, hey, man, there was a mix-up in the emails and, like, you finally got an email. Show him the email. Be like, hey, look, I got the email today or tonight. You know, we were emailing back and forth. Hopefully they'll help you out. That's what I'm hoping. See, now y'all are talking computer stuff. I don't even know what's going on. Y'all talking 2080 Ti. I don't know what that is. Or EVGA 2080 Ti. Like, I don't know what that is. Y'all confusing me. But I'm going to get out of here. I got to be at the pad in the morning. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to see how our NCAP studying went last night. We're going to do some alley dogs and get some more back in practice and go drive. And if I can get an empty trailer to deliver somewhere or a load to deliver somewhere, I'm down. I'm going. So I'm going to get out of here. Jonathan says, I'm a gamer nerd and I'm a guitar player. Hey, I love video games. So if you love gaming, I play Call of Duty. So... And I did get your text. I just seen it, so. Yeah, I did get your text. I saw it pop up a while ago. So, hey, everybody be safe out there. Y'all get some, if y'all are over the road, be safe out there. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. And if you're watching on the playback, thanks for watching. I'm going to go to bed.